Oh, God. Hello. Oh, shit. This might be tilted, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, what's good, boys and girls? I know it's been a minute. Shout out to my 50 plus subscribers, man. We just started, bro. Okay? I'm sick as hell. Life been lifing. But it's all good. Alright? Because today we're going to be talking about... life update. This summer I'm planning on taking acting classes. I'm about to really take this acting stuff really seriously. You know, I've been slacking on my skits and things just because mentally I haven't been right. But yeah, this summer we started our acting journey. We're gonna see what happens, alright? But now, The Boys finale, the review. Cause what a fucking finale. Like, I wouldn't say it was like a super great finale, right? But I guess the build-up was okay. The build-up in that episode was okay. I think it was like, a lot of the things made sense, you know? Of course, Frenchie died. Shout out my dog, Frenchie. Man. It just, dang. Frenchie died, you know, Kimiko, I know that hurt, but, you know, so we said goodbye to Frenchie. And then from there, I liked how they eventually built everything up to everything ending at, I think it was the White House, you know, from the plans, from Butcher's plans, Butcher's determination. Shout out to Butcher. He has his flaws, but he got the job done. At the end of the day, 5 seasons took a while, but he got the job done. Because even when Homelander got that V1, it didn't falter him. It was a setback, and he's like, okay, fuck. We back at it. That's how I move. That's how I really want to be in terms of Butcher. Not the crazy side, but just the determination of Butcher. I think if I had the determination of Butcher, I would be really fine. I think I do kind of, but if I really had to lock in, I want to be locked in and determined like Butcher without sacrificing people and throwing them away for the sake of, yeah. But, you know, so shout out to Butcher for his plan. I think everybody grew tremendously. Huey grew tremendously. He became strong. He did what he had to do at the end. Oh yes, spoiler alert. Oh my gosh. Wow. Spoiler alert. But yeah, so Huey, he kept his moral ground throughout this whole thing, which I found very amazing. I think if I was in Huey's position, I would be a little more ruthless and less idealistic. But yes, I would still be. I think I'd find myself still keeping most of my morals. But I think I'd be more ruthless and less forgiving than Huey was. Because I don't like how he was so mad at Butcher for killing the girl with that blast heads. I forgot her name. The blast heads woman. I did not feel bad for her. She popped like 20 people's heads. She was going to pop Huey's head. I would not feel bad for her. I don't know why he made it a whole thing. You murdered her in front of her child. I'm not going to lie. I don't give a fuck. She popped 30 people's heads. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't going to lie to you, man. To be honest. Butcher, I think it was fair for Butcher to kill her. But yes, overall, Huey still kept his kind of virginity in a way. Goodness, moral virginity. He, you know what I'm saying? He kept it strong. He kept his morals throughout the whole thing. So let me know if you guys disagree with that. I think I feel like Huey was a little too goody two shoes sometimes, but it all worked out. You know, Frenchie became more willing to be a family person, more loving person, less druggy, and more of a lover. Would have been I'm going to assume a great father or whatever. Shout out to him, even though he died. He came in clutch. Kimiko saw herself initially as a weapon, eventually became a lover and a loving person and full of love, even though she was still badass, and came in clutch at the end with the super blast. Shout out to Sage, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck she was doing at the beginning of the show or whatever, or when she came in, but came in clutch with the plans and stuff. I'm happy she was able to go do whatever she wanted after she lost her powers. That was great for her. Oh my God, I am blanking on names right now. Huey's girlfriend. Guys, I suck at remembering names like this. Huey's girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna Google the cast real quick. I mean, not the cast, but the character names. Guys, I suck. I suck at saying names. I suck so much. I know. I'm sorry. Wait. Just give me a second. Starlight. Oh my God. Wow. But I was trying to come up with her actual name. Starlight, you know, she regressed in terms of her morals, and she got a little more bitter and like just dark, which I understand because that's completely normal. MM as well, MM as well, Mother's Milk, just became like, you know what I'm saying? I understand that too, because yo, I'm tired. You feel like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. Let me just fucking do whatever the fuck I need to do. Fuck everything. Fuck these morals. Fuck all that shit. Let's do what the fuck we need to do. I completely understood that. It's just she became more bitter. And I'm happy that that Huey was there to really be a balance with her and continue to bring her out. And also the girl from oh my gosh. Give me a second. I don't remember the show. The college version of The Boys. The woman, black woman. I think she's black. I don't know if she's Spanish, but with a dress. The one that controls blood. Her, yes. She, you know, she kept Starlight. Remember, she made Starlight remember, you know, what it means to be a hero. You know what I mean? What it means to be a hero. Yeah. But yeah. Then who else I'm missing? Butcher would be Butcher. I don't think he barely changed. He became a little good at the end, but he barely changed. He was just a locked in guy, man. He was locked in on what he needed to do. Homelander had to go. And I'm going to get into a bit later of like what I think of Butcher's end goal of like clearing the soups. I'll get to that later. Was the ending good? The ending was good because I had a feeling what would happen after Homelander lost his powers. I had a feeling where it was going to be like, we would really see how much of a little bitch and a pathetic Homelander actually was. So when Homelander lost his powers, after the bang happened with Kimiko and everything, I knew I was gonna expect him crying and begging for his life. I knew that part. What I didn't see coming was the whole shit of, I'll suck your dick, I'll eat your shit, da 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 da. Like, I knew it was gonna be pathetic after Homelander lost his powers, even before he lost them. I knew it was gonna be, he was already a pathetic guy, but I knew he was gonna be super pathetic. But what the writers did made him very pathetic. Like, oh my God, I was watching, I'm like, damn, nigga, fuck. You know? But the boys got the job done, bro. You know, so Homelander, you know, got murked, you know, his skull, you know, shout out to Butcher, you know. So I think the ending was good. I'm glad that everybody, Kimiko, Homelander's son, and Butcher was able to come together. And then, yeah, it was about to be just a cool, nice ending, but then, you know, Homelander's son was like, I don't want to start a new life with you, because at the end of the day, Butcher's not a great person. So, so he did. So Butcher was like, oh, it's just me and you and Tara. Tara died. Fuck. And I think Tara dying might have what really pushed Butcher over the end of deciding, fuck it, I'm alone in this world. Let me go do what I really, really plan to do from the jump. Cut off the soups. I think, because I'm not sure if he would have went through with that if Tara hadn't died. Because we know Tara was a really key part of Butcher's soul, Butcher's heart. So him being gone, him dying, Tara dying, I think was what reignited Butcher's determination and resolution to like, I need to clear all the soups out. Finito type shit. So yeah, Huey found out what he was on. Blah blah blah. They had to talk, and Huey shot him. Even though I think Butcher was gonna hesitate and not do it, but Huey shot him. And I think it was a good ending. It's a great ending. I think it was the right ending, the right way to send the show off. What I do want to really discuss just for a few minutes, because I don't want to talk too long, but it's whether I agree with Butcher's end goal, what he really wanted, which is to clear the Supes. I think that what Butcher should have done is clear Vault. So shut down Vault. Find a way to just destroy Vault. But like, even if you destroy Vault, there's gonna be another Vault. If you destroy the like, Butcher was right in a way, because it's like, bro, yeah, Homelander's gone, but again, another person's gonna come up, and then what? We gotta go through the whole shit again, where we could clear the Supes now. Like, and I know there are good Supes that are good people, but bro, for me, it would have been a tough decision, because like I really do feel like we have to clear these Supes, but I don't know, bro, because that would mean killing Starlight. I think killing Kimiko as well, unless they have the antidote or something. Like, but I do think it would have been a much better idea, a much better meet in the middle, if Butcher had put more of his effort into not just killing Homelander, but destroying Vault as a whole. So whether it's blowing up the building or just, I don't know, just finding a way. I don't know, destroying. Maybe just killing the Supes there, but then again, maybe some of the Supes are cool. Some of the people are cool. You don't want to kill good people. You don't want to kill any people, obviously, but we don't live in that world. So I think it's just, I think a good meet in the middle would have just been to shut down Vault. Find a way to shut down Vault, which might have been impossible without drastic measures. What do you guys think? Because I don't think the ending where he was like, oh, just let Vault be, I don't think that was the best way to deal with future problems. That was the best way to nip it in the bud. Obviously, Butcher's way would have nipped it in the bud, but you might be killing innocent people. So, what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. But yeah, that is my boy's final review. That show is like an 8 out of 10 to me. Great show, good ending. I just felt there's too many weird sexual shit going on. I didn't really like that part. It was like, this is OD. I don't know whose sexual fantasies are being pushed in that show. Some people obviously have some sexual fantasies, like how that preacher died, old father died. Crazy. Cool. But yeah, man, freaky ass niggas. But yeah, man, stick with me for a second, all right? Because I have an announcement, guys, okay? Big announcement, okay? 3, 2, 1, announcement time. Yes, announcement. So yes, I have finished the book. I've finished my first book. It's been finished for a while, but I just really went through it again. And I've split it into pieces, because while I'm looking for agents, I'm like, at this point, I'm at a point where I'm like, yeah, let me do it myself. So my plan, when it's released, when I release it, is going to be in 4 parts, 4, like, I guess you could say arcs, kind of like anime, right? So I want, of course, there'll be a bundle of like, okay, you could just buy the whole book itself, but I also have split it into parts, where it's like you can spend a little money on the first arc just to see if you guys like it, and then if you want to invest money for the rest, to read the rest of it, right? So that's what I want to do. And now let me tell you about the book itself. It's called Destiny's Children 1 Aquaba. Aquaba means welcome in Tree, which is the Ghanaian language. And I'm from Ghana, obviously. And if you don't know where Ghana is, it's in West Africa. So the book is about a young man named Jonathan Frimpong in his early 20s. Initially, he's found success by himself in this adult life with the entertainment industry and things of that nature. And eventually, because of one encounter, he uncovers the secrets of his bloodline, and also realizes and learns that he's the son of the African god of fire and lightning, Shango. So from this encounter comes a quick and tumultuous journey of like discovering the Afro Council, which is a council made of a multitude of African countries that deal with everything magic. And again, magic, I didn't explain it, but magic is a secret in this world. It's our world, but just with magic. It's a magical realism book. So magic's a secret in the world. No average person knows about it. So the Afro Council deals with everything magic and the Afro diaspora. So all across the black countries and black people, it's their job to do that. They're a secret council. So Jonathan learns that his family's part of his family is in his mom and then his friends. He has friends in there that he didn't know were in there. So he learns a lot about it. And then news comes in that the Egyptian god Ra-Urimu has plans to further destabilize certain African countries and rule them from behind the scenes, because his mentality is that if someone's going to destabilize or rule African countries, it's going to be from inside the African country. So Egypt, we might as well do it ourselves instead of letting America and Europeans do it. So that was his plan. So Jonathan and his crew, which consists of Alma, his best friend, who's been in the council since she was young and knew about it but kept it secret. Simone, his agent, similar situation as well. And then a random but recent love interest of Jonathan called Maya. So their destinies come together. They all come together, and they're assigned with stopping Ra-Urimu's general Asim from completing the first step in Ra-Urimu's long plan. So the first step is to destroy the Afro Council. So Jonathan and his crew, they have to go through a long, tumultuous journey, which has romantic complications as well. And they have to stop Asim before the first step is completed in Ra-Urimu's plan. So that's the beginning of a long journey of a book series that I plan to write. And this first book is just a setup for much faster pace and a much faster action, war, politics, battles of like loss mentally, kingdoms rising and falling. Yes, in 2026, kind of that setting. Like the book series is going to eventually take a turn where the balance of world powers is just flipped on its head, and things are changing. Whether it's for good or bad, it's up to the readers to decide. But that's how big I want the series to be in terms of world building and events that happen eventually in these books. So Destiny's Children 1, Aquaba, is just the first step. So I really want you guys to be ready and have it in mind, and be ready when I make the announcement to go check it out. Spend a little money if you can. It's going to be nothing crazy. I just want people to check out my ideas and see if they like them. So again, thank you guys. Thank you to 50 plus subscribers. This is just the beginning. And again, if you have any other ideas of how I should publish my book or how I should set up my book when releasing it, please let me know. And I'm open to comments. I'm not a prideful guy. I'm trying to get better as much as I can. So really appreciate you guys. And I guess that's it.